I guess we're 11 days in. You've had a couple days with full pads and stuff. I mean, could you maybe categorize what's going on here so far in the last three weeks?
Yeah, a lot of progress. You know, a lot of progress. And at times it doesn't look like it, you know, because all it takes is one guy to not know what he's doing, and it looks like nobody knows what they're doing, but we are making progress, throwing a lot of schemes at them. You know, it's kind of the whole method. And so we introduce it all in the spring, and they try to clean it up a little bit in the summertime, and then we go back in the fall and do the same thing again.
Yeah. How do you think the installation process has been for Jake, a guy that young, for spring?
Yeah, it's great when they're here for spring, you know, to get 15-year-old practices, plus all this meeting time. You know, we got a lot of guys like that. We have a lot of guys. You know, I think some of those linemen, offensive and defensive linemen, are redshirted. So they didn't, you know, they got it quickly in the fall, and then you move on to scout teams, and so you don't get it. And so everybody's really, you know, it's a whole different ball game in the spring.
For a quarterback, though, that at that age to process everything that you're giving him right now, how do you think he's kind of handling it?
I think he's doing great. You know, I mean, I think there's some turnovers out there that will be eliminated down the road, you know, by all those guys. But, you know, I think all those guys, Jake included, you know, really understand what's going on. Now it's just a matter of being able to process things really, really fast.
Approaching this spring, obviously, with those three guys all kind of competing.
Yeah.
Have you been encouraged by what you've seen? I mean, do you feel like you're reaching a point where you're going to be able to go into fall and have three good options to choose from?
Yeah, there's no question. I think all those guys are making strides. I think Jeff's gotten better without question, which is nice to see. You know, I always say that the young guys, they're going to progress pretty rapidly. You know, the expectations are pretty low for them, just in terms of all the different things. And so when they're making really good throws and quick decisions, you're excited. Jeff's been here a while, so to see him make progress is really nice as well.
Is it still mostly accuracy with him that he needs to shore up the most?
Yeah, you know, I think so. And you know, I kind of say that with all of our QBs. You know, when you throw those really, really catchable balls, it changes the game completely for the Whitehouse.
You mentioned the lines. Is versatility? You have a lot of versatility because they're young guys. You don't really know where you're going to put them and stuff like that. Is that difficult to teach them specifics at this point when you don't really know where they're going to play, or is it just technique?
Well, we know where they're going to play. You know, I mean, you'd like the guys to be able to play maybe a couple positions, right. But not when they're that young. You got to lock them into one position and teach them the basics there. And you know, down the road, you'd like to be able to move guys if you have to do that. But you know, guys are still you know, learning the one position, and they're making progress.
Any pleasant surprises so far this camp?
I think that there's a lot. You know, I mean, I could go across the board. I mean, I think we're encouraged by everybody. I don't think there's many guys out there that, you know, aren't making progress. And so that's what the whole thing's about. It's just, are we making progress? And like I said, I mean, the whole thing's not going to change a whole lot in the fall in terms of what we give them. You know, again, so they're going to get the same thing again. They'll have it in the summertime, and you know, hopefully by the time we start in the fall, they're mentally much sharper, and then we can build on it.
And your biggest concerns right now?
Well, just that we just keep progressing, keep learning, keep progressing. You know, in the spring, that's all you're thinking about is just always each individual guy getting better.
Are you building toward anything on April 25th, or is it just more progression, and then there's something you want to see on April 25th? I know the kids are probably excited to get through what they're doing.
Yeah, you know, we only got 4 left,
right? And
so, you know, I think every practice, you know, hopefully in their mind really matters. I mean, this thing is going to be over when we snap our fingers, and you know, just you'd love to be able to have like 4 practices in the summertime. Well, we can't have any practices with them, so these are really, really important practices.
Is that spring preview going to be all that much different from a standard practice, or?
Yeah, there'll be some practice elements for sure. You know, we'll do a little bit of scrimmaging, but it's going to be kind of practice, a little bit of both combination, similar to last year.
Anything like, you know, let a fan come down and call a couple plays or anything?
I would really like it to be like, and I got to get you guys on board with this, but a media race. You know, so if we get you guys down, I think we'll have a little 5-minute segment. We'll get the media to race it off. Are we good?
I'm in.
Sideline
okay,
to sideline,
okay.
End zone to
so
end
we'll
zone.
get the media race. You
End
know?
zone to end zone?
Yeah.
How about punt catching first?
We could do that. I'd like to see you guys out there a little bit, and we'll have some fun.
I'll get softy.